Merry Christmas, freaks and weirdos. Jasperino here, aka DJ 700 Tapes, coming to you from the missile silo in the outlands of Arizona, where it is still Christmas in December, even though it's 80 degrees outside. Welcome to Arizona. We still have great sunsets. I am going to be bringing you the 12 days of Christmas over the next few days. Well, I will be telling you about some of my favorite Christmas horror movies, because who doesn't love a little bit of horror to go along with their Yuletide festivities? We're going to talk about some of my favorite Christmas horror movies. I'm going to recommend them to you to watch at your leisure. Maybe when you have some family and friends over, you get the eggnog out, get a turkey going, and sit down and watch some Christmas carnage. Nothing wrong with that. I am also going to go over the 12 Days of Christmas. Nobody really knows what the 12 Days of Christmas are, but there is that groovy song, and we're going to examine the 12 Days of Christmas from that song as we do each and every one of these days also. So today, I'm going to go backwards from 12 to 1. So today being day 12 of the 12 Days of Christmas. On the 12th Days of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, which is probably my favorite Christmas day of the 12 Days of Christmas because I am a drummer. So if we had 12 drummers drumming, that's 12 times better than one drummer drumming, which would be me. That might be a good idea. Maybe I'll pull out my drum at Christmas time and find 11 friends to come over and we can do 12 drummers drumming. I don't know. I'm sure everyone at the house would love that on Christmas. Nothing says Christmas like 12 guys banging on drums, banging the skins, if you will. So that is day number 12. Welcome to day 12. We're going to go backwards because I don't do anything like everybody else does. Let's talk about number 12 on my favorite Christmas horror movie list. This is actually one of my top favorite Christmas horror movies. It is Rare Exports, which is a Finnish movie about some miners in reindeer country that dig up Santa Claus. This is not what you think. Santa Claus buried deep in the ice. I don't want to give everything away, but this movie has a lot of twists and turns. It's very cool. You're going to have to read some subtitles, but that's okay. It's Finnish. They don't speak English in Finland, I guess. Go figure. I don't know what it is they speak in Finland. Maybe it's Finnish. Finnish. We haven't even started yet. Hey. So, check out Rare Exports. It's a cool movie. Takes a couple of dark turns. It's about a young boy that lives amongst a community of reindeer ranchers, farmers. What do they do with reindeer? I don't know. They depend on the reindeer for their year-long meat, and they also sell the meat of the reindeer. And they discover that this year's herd has been decimated, and they don't know why. Meanwhile, up on the mountain, there are some pesky Americans, that's us, doing some suspect things up on the mountain with some blasting and things like that. And it turns out maybe they released something from the snow and the ice that they shouldn't have. This movie, when I first saw it a few years ago, struck me, and I knew it was always going to be one of my Christmas go-tos after I watched it the first time, because you think you know what's going on, and then you realize you have no idea what's going on, and it just kind of goes from there. And every time you think you've seen the wow moment in this movie, you get another one. It's a cool little gem. I'm glad I found it. I watch it every year now. I own it. Rare Exports. Check it out. That is day number 12. I will be doing these every day all the way up until Christmas. And on Christmas, we'll have a nice little Christmas present to open in the morning, which will be me telling you the number one day of Christmas movie horror to watch with your friends and family. So get grandma and your cousins and your aunts and uncles and everybody around the Yule log. Don't make a Yule log, but around the Yule log, and check out some Christmas horror. I will be back tomorrow with number 11. Stay tuned for that. And we might have some surprises along the way. You never know. It's my Christmas tree behind me. Hope you guys like that. And we will be back tomorrow. I will catch you guys on the Yule flip side to catch number 11. Stay tuned.